Greetings, dear friends. I'm having to record this as a video for you again because I'm still having issues with getting onto Facebook Live. So here we are with our usual Monday check-in for focusing on what are we going to look at letting go of this week. And when I talk about letting go, if you've watched these before, I'm talking about surrendering to the true auspicious power that you truly are. I think that that's basically what we're all doing together. And it's a really lovely thing to just have you slow down and check in. How are you doing? And take a deep breath. So as you also know, I like to kind of look at what are we letting go of, what can we, review, and I also like to look at what's happening with the moon. So in 2 days, today's the 4th, in 2 days we have a dark moon, or the new moon. And new moons are all about changing the rhythm about things, really looking deeply within you. That's why it's called the dark moon, right? Because it's the introspection. The moon is all about your emotional well-being. So this new moon is actually in the sign of Libra. I talked a wee bit about that last week because the last quarter phase that we saw last week was also in the sign of Libra. And Libra is all about balance. So if you think about healing and getting into balance, what kind of things do you need to take on or let go? And when I talk about that, it's like, is there a conversation that you have within yourself about saying you're not enough, or you're not good enough, or you question your worth, or you think maybe you even think you're too much. I hear some people talking about that too. So maybe it's time to look at where is your piece around telling the truth to yourself about who you are. Do you really own your uniqueness, your power, your gifts, your nature? Or do you hide it and play small? There's no right or wrong answers. When we talk about letting go, there is never a right or wrong answer, because even if we hold on to something that's a limitation or a limiting belief or something that makes us play small, sometimes we learn a lot. We learn about ourselves through owning that. So this is what we're doing, is going in, creating some time to just reflect. Maybe start journaling, maybe looking at, are there different things about your own self-care that you need to start integrating and implementing for yourself? So now we feel into that, and let me know if you need any more guidance or help on these ideas of looking within and looking at how do you surrender to the power that is actually you, the truth of you. And so now we are looking at card number 5 in my deck. Card number 5 is about letting go of your fixed idea or your personal agenda. Does that show up for you? Do you have a sense at times where you feel like things have to be a certain way? You might set an intention, and when you go into this deep reflection, and you might set an intention, I'm going to give up some unhealthy habit, or I'm going to take on a healthy habit, or I'm going to do such and such every single day. I'm going to go for a walk every day, or I'm going to meditate every day. And then you judge yourself because you falter or things kind of don't go the way you originally said. Maybe it's time to just see, where can you lighten up, go more with your own flow, check in, what's your heart guiding you towards, and not getting caught up by the chatter from your mind. Because that's actually always going to derail us. If we kind of get really stuck and rigid, it kind of puts our blinkers on, and maybe, just maybe, keeps us away from the ease that's actually possible when we allow the flow of our own intentions and our own life and our own auspicious gifts to shine. And to actually, sometimes when we can do that, we actually make huge leaps and then look over our shoulder and think, oh my gosh, look how far I've come. Look how much I've created. This is potential for you right now. The other part around all this communication and the fixed agenda and everything is we're actually still in Mercury retrograde. We still have about 2 weeks to go with that. So this is, and the Mercury retrograde is also in that sign of Libra. So it's all about balance, And if you need to balance your own communications, communicating to other people around you, or in a relationship, or with your clients or your students, or just people around you, you have to start with you. The key piece, if you need some upliftment or some changing how things are for you, it all starts with you. You with you. This is a really big piece around here. So we're looking at releasing, letting go any residual pieces about a fixed idea or a personal agenda. And let me read out to you from my guidebook here to help you just drill down a little bit deeper into this idea. So your goal should be to create your goal should not be to create a perfect life, but rather to live an imperfect life in engaged, excited amazement. To get up every morning and take a good look around in a way that takes nothing for granted. Everything is extraordinary. Every day is a gift. Never treat life casually. To be spiritual is to be amazed in every way and in every day. By letting go of our fixed ideas, we often find that we actually get what we wanted. Everything falls into place when it's meant to. So, for now, it's time for you to just switch off and take things easy for a wee while. Take time to nurture and pamper yourself. This is perfect for this energy of that new moon, right? By letting go of your fixed ideas and relaxing, you create space for the universe to conspire on your behalf. Just take a deep breath. Breathe that in. I love the timing of this, and I hope you do too. It's about really carving out some time for you to actually let go of anything that things have to be a certain way, and then flow with what's possible. So now I'm just shuffling the tarot cards. I like to pull one tarot card, and then I'll pull 3 of Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels cards. So this just all seems to combine beautifully with supportive messages and guidance. So what's come up is the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords is very much about you being the victor of your own thinking process. So sometimes you can get into a loop about a little inner dialogue, like, oh my God, what about this, and what about this, and what about this, which can actually be the underlying piece around your personal agenda or your fixed ideas, right? It's all thinking process. So instead of fighting force with force, right? So if you've got a worrisome thought, worrying about something, get up, move. Take on something new. Think different thoughts, because that will actually help shift your emotions. And also, when we shift our emotions, we actually start to get really surprised because our vibration changes, and then therefore it's almost like that's the lens that you get to see and feel your own manifestations, your own what's being pulled into your awareness. It's all about you. You're the boss of you. So that actually 5 of Swords is very much about that too. You're the boss of you, and you don't think about limitation or negativity or worry. And of course, if you do, you appreciate it, say thank you, take a deep breath, see what's underneath. See, can you shift it? Can you let go? Of course you can let go. Sometimes we hold on to things a wee bit longer than we need to, but that's okay too. So, I love these cards. So actually watch this. This is awesome. Balance. I said that to you. The Mercury retrograde and the new moon in the sign of Libra, it's all about balance. So when you feel a little bit off balance, which a personal agenda can create a sense of out of balance. So let it go, and then celebrate the abundance that you have within you and all around you. Sometimes being stuck in a things have to turn out this way, or they all have to line up that way, means that you're not focusing on all the amazing, magical abundance that you have around you. So take a deep breath and see, what can you be grateful for? What do you appreciate in this moment, right here, right now? And soulmate is such a powerful reminder that if you're feeling lacking or you're feeling unloved or unsupported, it's you. You are your soulmate. It's time to treat yourself with that loving kindness. And so this new moon that we're going to be going into in 2 days' time, it's perfect time to just check in. Do you need to integrate more self-care, more introspection to just see, does this light me up? Follow what lights you up. That's the guidance of your heart. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being you. Thank you for shining your light and claiming your own power. I wish you a beautiful week ahead, and I'll be back here checking in with you again next week. Much love to you.